Hello friends, Appolonia Cruz here live from the New York City LGBTQS United as One rally. We're behind the scenes, darlings. We already have News 12 in front of me. We have La Mega to the side. And we're just talking, waiting for a couple of people that work in different sectors of the Bronx. And we have people that work for the Supreme Court that are coming, people from the police department, people from all over. So we're just here waiting for them to arrive. They're on their way because it's rush hour past 6 o'clock. I guess it's 6 o'clock already. Let me see who's here. Enrique Colon, how are you? Eddie Ruiz, Eddie, we're in your neighborhood right now. Smith, how are you? How are you? How are you? So we'll be here behind the scenes. Let me show you News 12. Hold on, let me reverse this. I don't know how to reverse this. Let me see. Okay, you guys see me? Let me see, I can't reverse it. I don't know how to reverse this. Is it reverse? No, oh, I found it. This is News 12 The Bronx right there. It's the reporter. And they're having a preparation meeting. And we're just here waiting for the rest of the people to get here. Elvin Garcia, ¿cómo está mi amor? So how do I look at Corey? Am I representing? I'm feeling my old bitch. And y'all know, hold on, let me show you this, hold on. Y'all know the bitch, she's a fan, honey. I can't be with all my fans. I need that Beyonce win. How you doing? Can you see it? So we're just waiting for more people to arrive. I think we're supposed to be getting at least, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, like 12 people in the press conference. I have empty seats here that other people are gonna join us. So, we're just waiting. Y'all know how much I love waiting, right? Thank you, Smith. Thank you so much, darling. Enrique, ¿cómo está? Let me see who else. As you can see, I'm blind as a bat. Joshua, how are you, darling? So we're just waiting for more people to arrive so we could start this press conference. It's going to be shown at News 12 The Bronx. It's going to be heard at La Mega Radio. And let's do this, bitch. Oh, boy. Joshua, ¿cómo está? How's everything? Honey, I'm feeling cold. I have that fan hitting me. Plus, I got this other fan, thanks to Jamil Luna. Thank you for writing in all caps because, honey, this bitch doesn't want to use her reading glasses. Thank you. Sylvia Garcia, how are you? Miguel Rodriguez, ¿cómo está? Yeah, I see people in the front and outside. Yeah, this past June, when I was co-hosting the Bronx Pride Rally with Tim Moss, we were reading off a program, right? It's, everything was written down. I told Tim, I can't see anything, cannot see anything. I don't want to use my reading glasses. So when I introduced somebody, they told me like, okay, so-and-so. They told me right minutes before because my mind is full of so many events that if you tell me something 15 minutes before, I'm not going to remember. So my brain was on overdrive. So they told me seconds, okay, Appolonia, it's so-and-so. I'm like, all right, I got it. So everything they wrote on the paper for me was like this small and blurry. It was a blur. Alvin Crocus. You like the way the hair looks? Alexa Dumont, thank you, my darling. Thank you. Not bad for an old crow. Okay, look what I've been drinking, guys. I've been drinking Kool-Aid. Maybe it looks reverse on your end, but I've been drinking Kool-Aid, bitch. I put refreshment sodas in the fridge over here, but they're still warm. Thank you, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're just waiting. We're just waiting for a couple of people that are really are a big part of this event that's happening on Saturday. Because without the support, we're not gonna be able to do it at the Supreme Court. J Lo, how are you? I'm just here waiting. Thank you, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's Rev.Carmen over here telling her life stories. Hold on, hold on. Hopefully she's not saying anything too deep. Rev.Carmen, wave. Facebook Live. Facebook Live. Facebook Live. That's Bronx 12 right there. So Rev.Carmen is talking about her life stories when she grew up in the farm. No, I'm joking. Cuando ella creció en la finca. Cortando caña. Oh Lord Jesus. Thank you, thank you, J Lo. You like the hair, darling? Okay, la mega, sí, look at la mega. This la mega right here, Facebook Live. Say your name.
Appolonia, Alexis Ortiz apoyando la comunidad LGBT Fumega 97.9, tu emisora favorita para salsa, merengue y más. Así que arranca para acá, que te estamos esperando en esta tarde de hoy aquí junto a Appolonia Cruz y la Rev.Carmen.
That's right, honey. Everybody's here. We have an AC, but that's like a 1980 air conditioner. So thank God my mother didn't raise a fool, honey. Look, I brought my own fan. It's one of the donation fans that were donated by Jamil Luna. I brought it with me today because I know it was gonna be uncomfortable for more. So I said, let me bring the freaking fan, but I forgot an extension cord because I'm very organized. Y'all know I'm very organized, right? I think I'm one of the most organized people you ever meet in your life. So we're here, we're just waiting. We're waiting for around 2 people, I guess. One from the Supreme Court and a detective that's going to be with us.
College. Pero the team that was there,
yes, but I brought this sign, honey. I brought this sign everywhere. It says work. We have Ricky Velez. We have the creator of the Bronx LGBT Expo. We're all gonna be here. Rev.Carmen is gonna sit next to me, and I don't know who's gonna sit next to me over here, but we're gonna be here. I might put the phone right here. So we could, you know, we're gonna start soon.
You gotta get that out.
You don't want the fan?
No, we don't need the fan.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the fan right between my. Okay. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Ahí se jodió. Le entró algo aquí.
Right there.
Let me see.
Yo quiero que sepa que el primo de Cindy
I have to turn
Alivio,
off my fan. Something went inside.
yo no sé, pero Bronx News está bien. Ellos son que reportaron un crimen que sucedió. Ustedes lo oyeron porque fue tan conocido. Una joven que la cortaron en la University Avenue, un apartamento descompuesto, porque el novio la mató. They found out because her body was so decomposed que no pudieron have an open casket. So they criminate her. The domestic, cremated. That's why domestic violence for me is home. It touch home. As I was telling the story, why I do the things that I do is because I lived it. You know, and I know the suffering that many people in many different forms, women itself. That's why this rally is so important, because women don't have a voice. Transgender don't have a voice. here in New York. I don't talk about nationally because Glad and all those people, they do their thing. I'm talking about here. We need to take charge and take responsibility. We are to blame what is happening in our community, not the politician. That's why this rally is non-political, because it's not about them, it's about we. Because we used to, my days, you guys are young, but when I grew up in the South Bronx, when it was burning, I lived through it. And it was normal to me. I don't know those that live in South Bronx can understand what I'm saying. It was normal. Because when you live normal, so when you see other kids of the country eating sand because it's normal, because that's all they know. It's all we know where we're at. It's what we grew up. That's why our experience is unique. That's why we cannot force any other human being to do what we want, because God called you to do you, to use your experience to bless another soul. And that's why we here and started in 2010. Appolonia, I could say the co-founder with me, with the Department of Justice, with Trisha James, and a few other people that help us to launch that big march we did. And it's sad that we don't see a lot of those groups together, because, you know, it's not just making it, we kept doing it. Just like Appolonia, we co-founded that festival, Bronx Pride, and she took the baton, just like she ain't letting me stop this, because God is using her. See, God uses us. God will use a rock to say, don't give up, because there's so much you as a human being can do. I don't do it to do fame, because I never did. Those that know me know I do it because I have a purpose of doing things. And it's wonderful because somebody just hit me on Facebook Messenger that asked me for their friendship, because you know how many people I know in life, the stuff that I've done? And he's like, I'm so glad that you're still doing what you do. So it's not something that overnight. So I want to thank La Mega, que se pega con La Mega. No te creas que yo lo escucho y eso hace tiempo. Yo traté de a ver si lo hago rápido para ganarme un premio, pero no me lo gané. Pero es importante, como le dije, SBS broadcast, because yo me siento, I sit in the national level, representando primera mujer latina, puertorriqueña, para LGBT nationally, Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Y a través de esa relación, pero yo conozco a SBS por muchos años, más advocacy, cuando empezamos la Cámara Hispana de Bronx, the Bronx Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, que yo soy la co-founder también. I'm good building, like I help you build and make it happen, that's me. Pero de ahí empezó la relación y la comunicación, y le doy gracias a Dios por yo siguiendo la misma meta, la misma visión, no cambiando. Muchos que me conocen ya ciertos años saben que I'm still la misma. Soy como Cristo, la misma de ayer y hoy para siempre. Porque tú tienes que estar sólido en lo que tú... Y quiero nuevamente, gracias a la Mega, gracias al 93.1 por estar sentándose, being partners. No solo el año pasado, pero viniste otra vez, cumpliste con tu palabra, porque necesitamos una voz grande como la compañía La Mega para tocar mucho aquí. Vamos a empezar en casa. Ustedes están, un aplauso por La Mega, son número 1 en Chicago, en Nueva York, en Puerto Rico, en mi isla. Felicidades. Gracias. A todos, se lo merece, porque gracias, ustedes no hacen el talk, ustedes hacen el walk.
Gracias a ustedes. Sin ustedes nosotros prácticamente somos un punto en el vacío. Ustedes son los que hacen la compañía número 1 al sintonizarla en sus casas, oficinas, en sus hogares, en su carro. Gracias de verdad por ustedes hacer número 1 a SBS, La Mega y 93.1 Amor. También gracias por invitarnos a formar parte de este evento comunitario y hacer que sea eco dentro de nuestra sociedad.
Es importante, y gracias, porque ustedes no saben mi corazón, mi llamado, porque soy cristiana y sirvo a Dios de pequeña. Y mi llamado es bien importante, que no solo predicar, pero ser doers, hacerlo con acción. Y sea tú gay o no, es que Dios nos llama a ser un mandado. Y afortunadamente Dios nos llama a ser leaders. ¿Qué tú vas a hacer con el rol que Dios te ha dado, Appolonia? José, ¿qué Dios te ha dado para que tú puedas bendecir ese pueblo que Dios te da? Porque es tu pueblo, tú representas un pueblo, y yo represento la toda humanidad. Lo mío es la humanidad. So, ya saben por qué hice este rally, porque yo no puedo aceptar mirando la cara y viendo mucha gente sufriendo, una madre sufriendo, cuántas madres sufrieron, perdieron sus hijos y sus hijas contra la violencia, violence, el gun, el odio. Por eso hicimos rally, ¿verdad? Porque era un gay guy que lo atacaron, transgender, ¿verdad que era?
Sí.
Una ganga, y lo atraparon en una casa, un basement, y abusaron con él tremendo. Y eso no es aceptable. Nadie tiene el derecho a ponerse la mano encima a otro ser humano. La única que se puso la mano encima es mi madre. Y ya el Señor se me la llevó. Y aún con mi edad, que yo era charlatana y malcriada, y a veces ella quería darme, pero ella dice, no, ella tiene 50 años, ya basta, ella va a aprender. Porque así son las madres sabias. Te apure Dios, te la pongo en tus manos. Y mira que me...
Mira lo que pasó el año pasado cuando, when you were speaking on the microphone. Let me tell the story.
Habla,
Rev.Carmen,
preséntate primero.
hi, my name is Appolonia Cruz, also known as the Queen of the Bronx.
That's right, baby. Con
The director
orgullo.
of Bronx Pride Festival in Healthcare Katona Park, and the director of my annual Christmas in July, Borrego Point Park. Last year when Carmen was making a speech, there was this young man and a girl walking by, and the girl came up to me and told me, we would like to speak to her. My friend is contemplating suicide, and he heard her speech, and he would like to speak to her. So as soon as Rev.Carmen finished her speech, I pulled her to the side and I told her the story, and I connected her with him. I don't know what happened
and we prayed
afterwards.
for him. We prayed for
Yes,
him right
we
there
did.
as a group.
Yes, we did.
I said, let's pray first.
Yes, and I don't know what happened to the young guy, but
Well, I helped them. I connected with Montefiore in a place that I go there, that I went to meet to do with the chamber, because I run the Gay Lesbian Straight Chamber of Commerce, and they took care of him. I haven't heard from him, but it's good, because I haven't heard nothing back.
You were just speaking and someone just walking by with a lot of problems.
Because as I was talking to you guys, I was talking about suicide. I'm a victim survivor of suicide. I do suffer. That's another reason. Personal. I suffer mental health. I suffer bipolar, anxiety, and depression. So when I know the signs that I need to go, I need to go, which I was supposed to go yesterday, but I'm going to go next Wednesday, because it's my anxiety. I just lost my mom, so it's adding with the pressure of the community. Esto saca de ti for one woman. Yo no quiero creer que yo soy la única that care about humanity. Yo no lo puedo creer que en Nueva York, en el Bronx, nosotros no vamos a quedar, cuidarnos los unos al otro. Porque la Biblia dice amar los unos a los otros. Dios nos dejó 2 mandamientos. Amar a Dios sobre todas las cosas, ¿verdad? Con todo tu mente y todo tu alma. Y la segunda, ¿qué? Amar a tu prójimo como qué? Como a ti mismo. So, ¿qué me vale yo predicar si no puedo aprender a amar? Primero aprendí a amarme a mí. So, todo lo que yo sufrí, aprendí lo que otros están sufriendo. Yo puedo decir, Ricky, te entiendo y te abrazo. Y siempre voy a estar ahí, aunque tú te enfogones conmigo o no, o tú te conviertes en mi enemigo, en mi corazón, Ricky. Yo no sé por qué te dicen, pero yo te quiero. Esa es la clase de persona. Yo puedo estar upset, porque es verdad que hay cierta gente que te cogen envidia, se ponen hacer cosas estúpidas, que no tengo tiempo para eso. Y no voy a permitir en mi alrededor y las cosas que yo hagan, que gente quiere parecer para VIP, pero no quieren venir a ayudarnos, porque esto es mucho trabajo. Y yo soy enferma, deshabilitada. Ahí yo estaba hablando con mi gente, yo estoy esto es mucho para yo cargar.
¿Qué tú le pides a la comunidad como reverendo y activista de la
Vengan
comunidad?
este sábado, el día va a estar bello, agosto 10, de 12 a 6. Queremos que ustedes traigan letreros de los queridos que han perdido contra el odio, contra la violencia de revólver, gun, de ganga. Yo estoy saltando la ganga, que vengan y busquen de Cristo, que haya amor, porque si te metiste a ganga es porque tú necesitas amor. Mira, aquí tenemos este rally ahí lleno de amor. Va a haber personas dando hugs, free hugs.
Yes.
Yo voy a ser una de ellas. So, es aceptarnos los unos a los otros.
Yes.
Y decir, si nosotros no mismos, el pueblo, a los cristianos, yo te voy a retar a ti que tanto dice que ama a Dios. Tú tienes que enseñarlo con acción. No solo decirlo sí, porque tenemos que amarte porque tú eres gay, pero no te estamos aceptando. No. Tú me aceptas, tú no me aceptas, quédate en su casa.
Exacto.
Que Dios va a usar a otras personas. Ven, porque Dios ha hecho grandes cosas en tu vida y tú quieres que esas vidas se cambien. Tú quieres que esa vida se salve. Porque Dios vino al mundo ¿para qué? para que se salve el mundo. Eso es lo que LGBTQS United is one. Quiero darle mi gracias, aunque ya no tenemos, yo creo, la relación, pero Inca Kola, gracias a Inca Kola que al principio vinieron y abrieron barreras para mí, para que ahora podemos cumplir 4 años siendo este rally. Pero yo no lo estoy haciendo para ser nacional, nunca lo he pedido. Siempre lo que yo he hecho, lo he hecho escondida, porque la palabra de Dios dice, si tú haces algo por una persona, no eres la izquierda, sabes lo que la derecha hace. Pero porque gente me han educado en decir, Carmen, ¿cómo tú puedes ayudar a un pueblo si la gente no sabe lo que tú estás haciendo? Esa es la única forma que acepté lo que yo hago. It's the only thing, Jose, I accept. Because it's the only way I could bring the tools and people to make it happen. Make it clear. I'm not making, because yo lo quiero hacer en casa primero. Porque si yo no puedo cuidarlo de a casa, yo no puedo decirle allá afuera, mira, nosotros, no. We have to change. Bronx. Yo estoy saltando el Bronx, yo soy del Bronx, todo el mundo tiene su borough, yo estoy presentando el Bronx. Que me he criado, que ustedes han sido mi village, ustedes me criaron a mí, ustedes me hicieron la persona que yo soy para defender la voz de ustedes. Esa es la que Carmen Hernández, que ustedes han criado aquí en el Bronx. Les trato a ustedes, traer los retratos a todas las personas que perdieron seres queridos. Y ustedes ya están cansados de los abusos. Los ancianos, mira, están atacando los ancianos, los transgender, todos nosotros somos víctimas de odio. Esto es contra el odio, punto, no importa qué es. Los artistas, porque se te paguen, perdona, nosotros somos pobres. Yo soy una pobre jíbara de campo de Puerto Rico, de Río Piedra. No tengo lo whatever, pero sí tengo el corazón y la valentía que amo mi pueblo, amo mi gente, no importa si es latino, americano, los indios, los muslims, todo el mundo, everybody, I don't care who you are, come, if you had enough. Because 45, and there's no political mention, but I think Puerto Rico did it. Was a great example that doing things right and show unity, show power, because that's we got the power. It is the only way we're going to change. We need to change ourselves. And that's what this rally, I'm crying and asking God, I'm doing your will, but we need to change as people. And if we're not in that rally, I don't know what else to say. But I know the ones that are there, miracles happen. These past 2 years, those that witnessed Anna and Mary, they witnessed how the people at the end, a family last year. 2 years ago was the guy was going to commit suicide.
Yes.
Last year was family, a gay guy. They didn't knew we resisted. We had a family.
Remember the straight family? They had the
The straight family with the kids, they went a day.
They had a blast.
Carlito was playing, la Mega estaba ahí bregando con la música, the kids were jumping, dancing.
Yeah, they spent the whole day with
It
us.
was a unity community. This is what this rally is about.
Exactly.
And if we don't need to save 20, but if we could save one life, we done our job. Amen?
Yes.
So now I'm going to ask Jose Ramon to introduce himself, who he is, because these are the backbone. And Anna, who's behind the scene, calladita sienta, but these are the people that I call my team, my inner circle, Mary Hernandez, I love her to death. These are the people here that make this all possible. Thank you for believing in my vision, but we're going to share the platform because you deserve that.
Thank you, Rev.Carmen. Excuse me. My name is Jose Ramon. I am the founder of the Bronx LGBT Expo, also the creator of the White Shirt Project, and the founder of G-Note Entertainment. I want to say thanks to Rev.Carmen, Appolonia Cruz, and everybody who's here. It does take a village, right? And we're part of that village. It's not easy. Mental illness, hatred, abuse, you name it. We all come and we're a result, and we're part of all of that in one way or the other. If it doesn't affect us in one way directly, it's going to affect us, or it is affecting us indirectly. And it's not necessarily something that we all have to agree on. It's just something that we all have to realize that exists. And that's basically where we have to start from. When you get rid of denial and you get rid of the fact, oh, I can't see it, so therefore it doesn't happen, it doesn't exist. When you get rid of all that, and you start looking with both eyes to the reality, then you're able to start making changes and decisions on what changes you need to make, the community needs to make, we all need to make in order to create further changes so that things won't stay the same way that they are. I get very emotional because I'm part of that mental health, mental illness apart. We're not a close-knit group. We're just a group that some of us are out, some of us are not, just like anything else, right? So I'm part of that special group. Suicide, semicolon, project semicolon. There's so many things that we can come together on that we share, regardless of who we are as a person, whether if we're straight, gay, black, white, you name it, it doesn't matter. These are commonalities. These are things that we all share across the board. And it's important for this rally. It's important for us to support the rally, to support Rev.Carmen, the cause, the reason why we're coming together this Saturday from 12 o'clock to 6 at 161st Street and Grand Concourse.
Yeah, they could use the address 851 Grand Concourse, because that's the only address visible, and we're right in the corner. They'll hear the music. They're gonna hear DJ Calito and.
This is the first year that this is our inaugural year for the expo. We had so much support, and we need so much support still in order to get this going. So I understand the struggle. It's not easy. It's ongoing. And it just doesn't stop with, okay, fine, I'll help you, here's $1. It's not that. It's continuous. You don't eat today and say because you ate yesterday, you don't have to eat today. It's a continuous thing. Yeah, it's maintenance. You have to keep going. If not for yourself, for somebody else, right? Because we may be the light for that other person. We may be that inspiration for that other person to say, wow, if he can do it, or if that's taking place, maybe I can add to that. Maybe I can be that. Maybe I can take that to the next level. But somebody has to start it. It has to begin somewhere. So it's important for me to be part of this. I thank you. And let's keep it going. Let's keep supporting.
And we have Ricky Velez. Can you say a few words why this rally is so important on your as an artist?
Absolutely. I'm a singer-songwriter. I agreed to do this because the first year I did it, I heard all the speakers and what they had to say, and I just loved that it was a bunch of different people from different aspects, different genders, different roles coming together for the sake of love, period. And the reason I continue to come back this year is because I wanted people to see who I am, and it's okay. Like there were young people out in the audience who they were coming back and forth, whatever. I wanted to let them know that there are people out there like them who do grow up to be adults like them, and that I don't want to use the term it gets better, whatever, but that you will grow up and there are people out there just like you. I consider myself a Christian also, more spiritual than religious. And I just wanted to also share the gift that I have, and hope that it will touch somebody enough to, spread love and let them come listen and be part of this whole community. So that's why I was like, I have to do this. It's a free gig, sure, but it's also sharing your gifts with love, sharing your gifts of volunteerism, sharing your gifts of humanity to bring all types of people together. So I had to be part of it.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I want to take her off guard, but Anna know me when I came out when I was 30 years old into the life. I already was doing community work, and a lot of LGBT didn't know, especially the Latina LGBT. We need to come united, and we weren't, because they were getting jealous because they didn't know who's this chick. Anna must know the back. They think I don't know, but I do know. And I say, Lord, let them see that it's already built that reputation of caring. And that's another problem. The jealousy, that has to stop. We need to come together, especially Latina, the lesbians don't get the much respect. Again, it's about manpower, women power. We need to come as equal. And this is another issue that a lot of people didn't want to talk about it, but because I'm bold, Appolonia is the sweet one. I'm the rough one of the edges. I make people, I don't want to be, it's not why, because it's who I am. Unfortunately, I cannot I grew up tough love. So I learned that if you sugarcoat me, I'm going to get away with murder. And I didn't want it to get away with murder, and I want nobody to get away with murder, because it's called fairness. So Anna, please introduce yourself, who you are, and why you think this rally is important, and why your support for me. Because you're leader of the...
I'm just a volunteer in this rally. I've been doing it already now. It's going to be my 3rd year. All I can say right now with what's going on all over, not just here, not just Puerto Rico, you know, everywhere, because everybody's just getting killed just to get killed. It's unbelievable. And my thing is like, why we just can't get together and become one. The Bible says, and people keep saying this, that the world is going to end. They're wrong. The world is not going to end. We're going to end. Why? Because we're killing each other. Instead of helping each other, we are literally killing one another. Whether it's with a gun, with a knife, rape, hang, car, drugs, you know, but we're killing ourselves. And if we continue with this, eventually, yeah, there's not going to be nobody in this earth. There'll be new people coming along, those that we're bringing into this world. And how they're coming into this world is not the way we were raised. You know, these kids that are being brought down into this world are being raised violently. I hate to say it, but that's how it is, you know. And we weren't brought up like that, so it makes it hard. I also like the fact that, like she had mentioned, 2 years ago, we were able to save a gentleman's life that was really, really going through changes in depression. And as far as depression, I can relate to that too. I lost my mother 14 years ago. 2 years ago, I lost my baby sister that I love with all my heart. And I fell into very bad depression to the point that I thought and contemplated suicide. But I thank God, because I prayed, and it gave me strength to say, you know what, I can't kill myself, because I'm not going to solve anything. I seeked help, and I got back on my feet. I'm currently sick, you know, pain and all that stuff, fibro and all that stuff, but you know what, life goes on. I currently work as a peer advocate for a safe haven. And those are homeless people that are picked up from outreach. We take them in, we start getting them their documents, and we look for apartments to put them in, so they can start a new life. So that's like, to me, it gives me a great feeling. I just housed somebody today. Friday, tomorrow, there'll be 2 more people put in an apartment, and that makes me feel good, helping somebody else that has less than me. So if we were to do that, would everybody get together and help each other in one way or the other, I think we'd be able to survive and make this a better world.
And it's important when she said that in a private chat, or what she said, I'm not going to make this up because what she said was right. It hit home because the world's not going to end, we're ending it. And that's why I said, look at, you know, the old, the Revelation, the end of time is we. Look how the chaos and people's going crazy. It's crazy. I never thought I was going to live to this. Never. And for me, I need to build a safe haven for our future, for our nieces and nephews. I don't have kids, but I got kids in the community, and I want them to be okay. It's about wanting to be okay among each other. I don't want to see that Appolonia walk in the street and somebody hurt her. That's going to hurt me deeply because, you know, I become too grown. That's my sister right there. You understand what I'm saying? Or married because, you know, they just want to, they see her with a nice car, whatever. They think they got money. She got money, she don't. You know, and something happens, oh my God, I'm going to be devastated, you know. Ricky, all of you, these are my family, you know. Something happens to all of us. You know, that's what's carrying, you know, the love. Que uno no quiere hacer daño al ser humano, you know. And
What is it? Book bags, bulletproof book bags. When have we ever thought of something like that, you know? That's like crazy.
oh, they even,
With a bulletproof bag, okay, so what happens with the rest of the body? That's not
yeah, but they
gonna
were
solve the
saying the
problem.
news yesterday too about now they're selling bulletproof. And it's not even bulletproof because it says not even the protecting you because it's not the real
Yeah,
deal.
because exactly.
So how, what you telling, you know, what's that telling society that we have to be carried with a big, I wonder if this is America, a land of the free, where we feel free to walk the street without being discriminated.
That's, you just hit it right there. We need to
Ustedes
take our
están,
streets back.
Yeah.
disculpa la interrupción, ustedes están hablando sobre chalecos protectores de antibalas. En la calle 26, esquina hay una tienda para niños de chalecos antibala. Baby bulletproof.
Wow.
Baby newborns bulletproof. That's calling a lot the attention.
Yeah.
Now you see what we are doing, what age world we are living today. That can store so colorful,
Look at that.
beautiful. And that corner, 26 and 11 on my hand. You can go and see the store so beautiful with the bulletproof baby newborn.
Yeah, but what's that saying too? It's saying, okay, my child's gonna get shot. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I think it could be pros and cons. But for me, why should we carry? This is a land of freedom. This never happened.
Why do we have to walk around like that?
Why? And it's just crazy. How about the poor people that they don't have a vest and can afford it? I can afford it, and I'm not going to wear it. Whatever's going to be is going to be. I'm sorry. I believe in nature, and I believe that, I want to die of a good cause. I don't want to die of, people die for no reason. It was not their fault, and now their life was shortened. And then people say, where's God? God is there. It's us. We're to blame. That's what says starts from home. And I want to say, La Mega, what made you want to say yes? What made you, because it has to hit home. I want to hit home. It's just not like La Mega, but why you came on board. What do you feel that you expect this rally to turn out to be?
Puede cambiar la comunidad, puede cambiar nuestra sociedad y enseñarle a las demás generaciones un cambio positivo y diferente para los demás que van a crecer, para los hijos de mis hijas, que son los que van a heredar este planeta, esta ciudad, este legado que nosotros estamos dejando. Si no, pues entonces es una destrucción y no quedará nada para ninguno de ellos. Sería egoísta de parte de todos nosotros, adultos hoy en día, no poderle dejar una herencia a ellos.
Amen. That's well said. Gracias. Estamos esperando el sobrino de la señora doña Elizabeth Muñiz. Cuando vi la historia de ella, I reached out to her. Ella está muy agradecida con este grupo, haciendo lo que estamos haciendo. Ella viene el sábado, gracias al senador Luis Supervera, que va a dar certificado award. Vamos a la querida Lillian Gray.
La cantante
Yo
Lillian Gray.
Mira, yo soy bien agradecida. Uno en la vida tiene que ser agradecido. Porque donde tú llegaste, porque hubo gente en la escuela, maestros, alguien que sacó el momento porque vieron en ti lo que tú no viste en ti misma. Y uno vive agradecido. Y lo que yo creo que el ser humano es somos unos más agradecidos. Creemos porque el gobierno nos da algo, no lo merecemos. Tenemos esa actitud. And then we don't care. We have to start caring.
No valoramos las cosas que nos presta la vida.
Exacto. Yo vivo tan agradecida que vamos a honrar. Lili no está con nosotros. Lili murió cuando hicimos el rally. Ella murió una semana después, right? Como 2 semanas.
A couple of weeks later.
A lot of weeks later murió Lillian Gray. Una tremenda icon freestyle. Y ella por su servicio venir a decir presente. Y ella vino enferma.
Sí.
Ella estaba enferma.
Lillian Gray siempre hacía los shows en todos los eventos míos de la
Ella,
comunidad.
amiga, gracias a
En el
Appolonia fue
barco.
que conocí a Lillian Gray.
Ella me dijo, Appolonia, I want to be with you at the rally. I'm like, Lillian Gray, but are you sure you could do it? And she said, yes, Apple. And when she went to the rally, I gave her a chair. And she looked at me like this. Looked at me like, girl, are you crazy?
Yeah, don't make us feel
She's like,
disabled that we feel
she
ready.
said, take that chair away. And then she
Pero
performed.
tú ves, yo veo todo eso. Yo veo mi gente que vienen a participar porque quieren cambio, lo sienten aquí. Uno vive agradecido. Yo me siento y veo a todos ustedes performing. Y yo digo, gracias, Señor. Yo mando bendiciones. Porque para mí, nosotros si no nos cuidamos, ¿quién va a cuidarnos? Y vamos a honrar, gracias al senador que va a dar y va a donar la comida. También donó la comida para nosotros. So dile al DJ Calito que va a comer bien. Tú sabes, y vamos a hacer un special memoria de Cindy Olivio. La madre no sabe, pero el senador tiene algo lindo preparado para ella.
No, that's nice.
So gracias a Dios que vamos a hacer un memorial thank you por una pérdida, because nos duele. So Dios bendiga este rally, LGBTQS United is one, y es taking our community back. Eso me lo dio en Coca-Cola. Taking our community back, because ese es el tema. Si no lo hacemos nosotros, ¿quién lo va a hacer?
Y yo digo que nosotros somos que estamos haciendo muchos eventos para la...
Habla Polonia. También Polonia, tú no has dicho cómo Please.
Yeah, because
Get some more, right.
I'm the creator of the Bronx Pride Festival and Health Fair Crotona Park. I've been doing it for 8 years. After hosting it with my sister Tyra for Bronx Community Pride Center. So once the agency closed down, I refused to let it die with Peter Equality. We have to give Peter a shout out because Peter, he fought for it.
You gotta give
he
him
fought
credit.
for it. Peter deserved that shout out. And I continued it. Once Peter left, you know.
What was his last name? Peter?
Peter Equality Frank.
Right.
And Peter fought for it, so he has my utmost respect. Yes, we bump heads and everything, but Peter knows I love him to death. And I was his right-hand girl getting this this festival, the Pride Festival together along with Rev.Carmen and a small group of people. And after that, I created my annual Christmas in July at Barreto, where we used to do our Bronx Pride, the Bronx Community Pride
Where I
Center.
got married.
And where you got married at. Also, I've created cruises for the community, evening cruises. So I was saying in the recent interview, if I would stop doing what I'm doing, what the Bronx is gonna do?
Without you.
You know? And then thank God, Jose Ramon right here created the Bronx LGBT Expo, which is something new to the community. So now the Bronx, we're gonna have a lot of fun stuff coming up, starting next year also. This summer we were so busy, and next year is gonna be even better because I have some other surprises I haven't announced yet. So I'm very excited to be a major contributor to uniting our community along with Jose Ramon, Rev.Carmen, and everybody here. But I want to give a special shout out to a lady that I love to death. She doesn't know that I'm going to bring her over here, but I want to call Mary. Mary, come over for a second, Mary. She's in shock. Mary is in shock. Mary, I'm sorry I'm putting you on the spot, Mary. Mary, but I love you, Mary. Mary served as our greeter for the hold on, I think, can you see her? Hold on one second. Okay, I see Blurry. Do you see her Blurry?
Yes.
It's Blurry. Oh, now. Mary served. This year, I took Bronx Pride Festival and Health Fair up a notch, and we made history also. We actually were the first park in New York City to allow to have pride flags and trans flags all over the park. We had it from the park entrance all over the exhibitor section leading to the main stage. And Miss Mary here served. We had our first tent, greeters tent, that everybody, when they walked in the park, they went straight to her. And Mary, I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for donating your time. And she not only donated her time, she provided the badges that we all wore. I mean, she did so much for us. We're forever grateful. Mary, would you like to say a few words? I know I'm putting you on the spot.
I'm very grateful for everything that you do for the community. All of you, you make a difference, and we do have to take our community back. And I totally support anything that you all do, because you're bringing, positive change to our community and to the world.
Thank you so much, Mary. Because I was saying that I'm not an agency. Jose Ramon is not an agency. Rev.Carmen is not an agency. And we're doing all this for the Bronx. And we have other agencies and other official agencies that I don't see anything happening. I'm not knocking them. I'm just talking the Bible truth. Where's the Bible, Rev.Carmen?
It's in my heart.
You know what okay, hold on. Let me touch it. But I'm just saying that if someone like me, someone like Jose Ramon, someone like Rev.Carmen could do these events to unite our community, the agencies in the Bronx that receive a lot of money could do better. And that's my fight, that I've been saying it since June, And I know you guys are listening right now, and I'm talking the truth. If me, to do Bronx Pride only with community donations, you know how much it costs to produce a Pride Festival with the way I do it? That looks like a Pride Festival, feels like a Pride Festival, and it unites the community.
Imagine 40 years me doing this. It's by the grace of God. He supplies all my needs according to his riches and glory. A great mentor of mine who was a psychologist, did mental health when I was in a homeless Christian shelter. And the last thing she told me when I came out, and she's very strict Pentecostal. One thing when they dropped me off at home, and I never was going to see her again, she said, Carmen, remember one thing. hammer the word of God in your heart. That's what it was in my heart. Because when you hammer the word, you know what's right and wrong. Because those that accept Jesus Christ, your Lord and Savior, it says what? You receive the Holy Ghost. Doesn't the Holy Ghost direct you all truth and light? Right? The Lord said the sheep would know the shepherd's voice. So those that really have a relationship with God will know the shepherd's voice. Am I right?
Right.
So case closed. But now we all said what we want to say. This is the reason more. And I want to thank God Almighty that I don't want to say it, but it has to. It's the reason we did this rally 4 years ago in 2010. Was this young man that just got here, he's the main attraction here. Because he just lost a cousin that came in tonight. It just came out worldwide. And I'm always checking it because I'm a news freak. I'm always checking the news. And Bronx 12 covered the news when they found his cousin discomposed. And supposedly the boyfriend stabbed her neck. And they're looking for him right now. That's why I copied. We weren't friends yet, but I took your aunt's stuff and I put it on my page. And because that's how I do. When somebody's crying, please share it. That's what I do. And Matthew's here, who's the cousin of Cindy Olivio. I'm going to confess something to you. The senator will have a special thing on Saturday. He's not going to be there, but his representative are. And they have something special for you and your family. Because they feel what you're feeling is the Bronx. He's my senator. And they're with us in what's happening. So know that. Thank you that the family, please bring photos of her. Let's bring this message loud and clear. And it starts at home. That's what I was saying earlier before you came here. Is we don't start here. It's home.
It's never going to happen.
So please, Matthew, speak, introduce yourself, your full name, and it's your floor now.
Thank you. I want to start by saying thank you to everyone who came. Thank you for organizing this. Thank you for sharing. Like, it's literally the click of one button gets spread to hundreds of thousands of people. And I'm sure I may not be alone in this. I'm sure we probably all lost someone, and the community that we're a part of. And I'm sure, sorry, I'll get to the introduction in a moment. I'm sure we've all ridden the train and we see what happened in Harlem. We see what happened in Washington Heights. You have all of these people moving from Oklahoma, taking our funding and pushing us out of this borough. And people like my cousin, people like us are being silenced. And the train systems and the MTA is only getting better because these people are coming in. And not to make the message about that, but it is what it is, and I think it's important that we stand here and we speak for these things. And News 12, I was shocked that News 12 even covered it. You know what I mean? Anyway, my name is Matthew Velasquez, Matthew Jarrell Velasquez, as my mother and father decided to call me, and that's how I introduced myself, Matthew Jarrell Velasquez. I'm a Puerto Rican, I'm Afro-Latino. On June 12th, we don't even know when it happened. Her birthday was July 6th, I'm sorry. July 6th, my cousin Cindy Olivo, her nickname was Booby. She was found stabbed twice in the neck and left to rot in her, not even her apartment, her boyfriend's trap house, and left there. And we have reason to believe that he actually came back to the apartment and grabbed his things and took the wedding ring or the engagement ring off of her finger. This is an extremely sick individual. I have photos if you wanted to follow me on Facebook or just share the photos that have been up there on the timeline. My name is Matthew Velasquez on there. Hey Maddie on Instagram if you wanted to share it on that as well. My cousin, I'm sorry, and I don't want to take up the whole time.
No.
But
It's yours, your floor. We took enough time. It's your floor now.
My cousin, and it's victims of domestic violence. My cousin, this was not one night that it happened that he spazzed out and attacked her. We have no idea what she went through the year and a half that she was with this man. And my aunt didn't get to see her daughter for a year and a half, and I don't want to spread too many details. I don't know what I can and what I cannot say, but we know of an instance where this monster put a gun to her daughter's head. A 12-year-old girl had a gun to her head in front of her mother. That's not something we need to, part of it is also we need to look in our community. We need to look at each other yo, why are you talking to her like that? Because these things that we don't even see going on within the house, it's apparent on the train. It's apparent when we go like this on the train after, he's giving her a stern look type of thing. It's apparent, it's in front of us, and these unfortunately, it's mostly women and trans women and women of color and these people who are not heard and suffering in silence and suffering for a year and a half. This was completely preventable, 110,000% preventable. And it starts here and it starts with the community and it starts for the little kids who are observing and witnessing these things that are being programmed to think that this is okay, that it's okay to be spoken to this way. It's not. It's not. And it's such an odd thing. There's so many legalities to it where we couldn't show his photo, even though it's basically like, who else was it? You know what I mean? It was this man. We can't share his photo. And I did a segment, a news organization, I believe it was News 12, came to the funeral and was kind enough to do a segment on it. And me and my aunt said so much information. I said what I said at the beginning of the statement, that this was a white girl who had just moved from Oklahoma into Harlem and she was found like this. His photo would be up, her photo would be up, the daughter's photo would be up.
It would be hunted.
It would be broadcast in London, you know what I mean? It would be all over. And the fact that, you know, I have to say a shout out to my aunt, like, to go through what she went through and to experience everything that she's experiencing and feeling, and it's like, I have no idea what that is for her to really continue a month after having her heart, excuse my French, demolished. You hear word that your daughter was, I can't even say it, you know, and it's, if you Google her name, Cindy Olivo, you'll see what happened, and you'll see how someone who's 33 years old, who's in the middle of their life, her mother's still alive and her daughter hasn't even gone to high school.
Wow.
She's in the middle of her life. She, you know, in 15 years she should have been burying my aunt. In 20 years she should have been doing this for my aunt in a peaceful manner. And part of it is also we had such a hard time getting the funeral arrangements, and our GoFundMe got reported and shut down. People are not getting their money back. It's become such a thing, and it's a conflict between families. And I really urge everyone in this room to really just reach out to that cousin you don't talk to who's a mess on Facebook. Hey, here's my new phone number. If you need anything, everyone in this room can take my phone number. If you need anything, I may not be able to, but we all are connected to 15,000 people, whether we know it or not, and we have power and we have a voice. And it just, the police are killing us, you know, like, we're killing each other. It's madness.
You just preach everything you were just talking before he came in, right? I talked about women are not being respected, lesbian, then I said that, and he came and confirmed it at the icing on the cake. I don't think I had to say it anymore with that. I would just said, you know, and you put the icing of what I said earlier.
Should, yeah.
And you said it, it starts at home, I said. And I don't want it, you know, I don't want to do it because, oh, no, we got la mega. No, I want to do it because it starts at home. If we can help change here between ourselves, we're not going to survive. The humanity's doomed. Remember I said that on Facebook? If we don't start taking care of each other, we're doomed. We're already doomed.
I agree, and if I may, it's so important, like, word choice. If you look at the way we're represented, we're the minority. You know, whereas, not to say nothing, I don't know, who's in here. Italians don't look at, you know, the Russian guy as much as the Puerto Rican looks at the Jamaican guy. You know what I mean? Oh, you're a white guy too, like, we band together, you're buying this property, great, let me go 50% on. No, we have such a division because we accept this term minorities. I don't know what the nationality, ethnicity, and race is, but I don't need to know. We're in this room together. We come from one voice, and your voice becomes 15, La Mega.
Listen,
you know, it's
just because you're Latino doesn't mean there's Latino supporting us.
right.
Just because we're LGBT, it doesn't mean we have support LGBT.
Right.
You have sellout. This is something I said that they're my witness. I said there's the good. That's why I like the Clint Eastwood movie. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Mm-hmm. Which one are you? I'm the good guy. I just want to do good in life. Bad guy for me is, you already know. Like we know Reverend Diaz, the Reverend. We already know where he come from. So I'm not afraid of him. Me and him got respect for each other. Because I could respect where he's coming from. But what I cannot respect, the ugly. The ugly is the person, I go to you. What's up, amigo?
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
Carmen.
Y voy donde tu enemiga, Appolonia. ¿Tú sabes lo que dijo este? ¿Viste? Entonces, ya la veneré. I already poisoned her mind about you. And I poison you about her. And then, how many times I go places and people look at me like they want to kill me. And I never done nothing. Absolutely nothing. And they'll go, pero que yo he hecho? And then later on, and I approach them when the time is right, because sometimes the avenue is not appropriate. And then when we had that one-on-one, I said, did I did something to you? And they'll go angry, and I go, but what I did? And then they'll find out that when you assume, what happened with the word assume? You're looking ass out of yourself. And many people have apologized. I had an LGBT hater. And we were Riddlers. Who remember Riddlers back then? And Theriot. And I was sitting there, and somebody that I love, I opened my heart to, and did me a big party for my birthday when I came out. That person came and told my circle that I was a piece of crap, not to say the word, that who I think I am. When the person started getting to know who I was, that person came to me and dijo, I want to apologize. I said, why? In the club, in Riddlers, I was a promoter. Remember, I was promoting to find a safe haven for us lesbians to meet. Because back then, they were attacking, don't trust everything you see online. Just because, behind the key, you got to know if they're real. So a lot of lesbians was getting hurt. They were being attacked into these encounters. So I said, let me do, gathering, people could meet safe. At least I know, I'm like a mom. It's like, if I see everybody cool and they're safe, I'm good. So then what happened? The girl said, I'm sorry. Can I say I'm sorry? Who know me as Warrior? That was my first internet game. Warrior for love. Warrior, una guerrera for love, for God's love. You know where I got that name? I got 2 posters upstairs, guardadito. Que es Warrior, la Biblia de Dios y el amor de Dios.
I remember.
Okay. ¿Y qué dijo la persona? Dijo, I want to apologize, Warrior. This person, me dijo el nombre. Dijo, esto y esto de ti. Y yo veo, estoy viéndote a few times. You're not that type of a person. Yo te veo ahí sentada, tranquila. ¿Cuánto tú me has visto en club yo hablando bochincho? Nunca. Que vaya a ver a Ana y mira, she's saying this about you. I just sit there tranquila. Watch everybody. But you see where it has to stop? 2, la lengua es peligrosa. It's a weapon. ¿Cuánto aquí when I became Senate President? Y se regaron decir cosas a mí around the neighborhood. ¿Qué pasa si vienen y me atacan? Por un bochinche que es not true. So that's why I do the rally. I'm a victim of bullying. I'm a victim of domestic violence. I'm in a lot of categories I can fit in. But we have to stop as people. And that's why this starts at home. And thank you again, La Mega. Thank you, SBS. You're gonna be honored too on Saturday. A surprise for you.
Este sábado,
Sí, ciérralo, Mega.
Yo vine para saber este sábado qué tiene Reverendo Carmen en la comunidad del Bronx. Reverenda Carmen en la comunidad del Bronx. ¿Puede dejarnos saber, por favor?
Va a ser en la escalera, en la 161, la calle 161.
Sí.
Le voy a dar una dirección, está en la misma vuelta, que es la única dirección que hay ahí, porque no hay uno en esa área donde vamos a estar. Y va a estar en la 851, en Grand Concourse, la calle 161. Tú vas a oír la Mega ahí, con la música y el bulle, todo el mundo ahí.
¿Frente a la corte?
Vamos a estar en la escalera, en la corte.
¿En el parquecito Joyce?
A cruzar la parque.
Frente del parque.
Frente del parque.
Perfecto.
No en the Grand Concourse side, 161st Street.
Pero como el
161.
Grand Concourse es la única dirección que hay en
Es
ese
el lado
building.
opuesto de la corte.
Es
El
la
lado
vuelta,
opuesto de la corte.
En la 161.
en la vuelta de la esquina.
Sí.
Ok, perfecto. ¿Qué va a suceder ahí este sábado?
Ahí va a haber víctimas. Vamos a tener la doña, yo le llamo doña de respeto a Elizabeth Muñoz.
Son testimoniales que van a ir
que
a dar su
la
testimonio
tía,
de qué vivieron, pero
la
¿qué
tía.
más vamos a tener allí?
Vamos a tener tremenda música, cantante gay and straight, testimonio, predicaciones, tú sabes, 5 minutos y 10 minutos, porque ellos se sienten. Yo voy a dar mi aliento como siempre hago, que lo cierro con una palabra. de fortalecimiento y es unidad, es algo que es una mezcla, la audience, es algo tremendo cuando ellos se envuelven.
¿Qué llamado le hace a la comunidad del Bronx, a todos los latinos y no latinos del Bronx? ¿Qué llamado le hace?
Llamo que estén ahí. Digno, pieza en nuestra casa.
Sábado, agosto 10, de
Agosto
12
10.
a 6 de la tarde. Y vamos a tener también trans speakers de diferentes, trans de la raza negra, trans de todos los países. Que vamos,
Dilo, Appolonia, que tú hablas mejor español que yo.
Diferentes nacionalidades.
Exacto.
Porque somos una sola raza.
Exacto.
No hay 5 razas.
Sí.
Entiendo que hay
Muslim.
5 continentes, pero no hay 5
Tuvimos
razas.
muslim ahí.
Hay solamente una raza y
Una
esa es la
raza
del
unida
ser humano.
contra el odio.
Ser humano.
Punto. Ser humano.
We are human beings.
Look at behind you. Humanity. We are human beings.
We are human beings.
Yes.
We
Ahí lo
are
dice.
not race. We are not animals.
Humanity.
We are human. That's why you calling all community this Saturday in the Bronx, 161st Street, Grand Concourse Street, Willa Mega, and 93 Amor, and all the community of GLBT, transgender is gonna be there performing,
More.
and our straight community is gonna be there too performing too.
Yes.
For the whole community of the Bronx,
Yes.
for the human beings.
Right.
A unity of everyone.
It's for the unity for the human beings.
Yes.
It's not solely for the
No.
GLBTQ
No.
or
No.
for
Everybody.
It's for everybody.
Everybody.
It's not for any nationality in specific.
Exactly.
It's for the Bronx, the residents living in the Bronx, for everybody.
Taking our community back.
Yes.
La Mega will be there for sure with you, supporting you this Saturday.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias, muchas
Gracias.
gracias,
Que
Mega.
A
Dios bendiga a
ustedes.
todo el mundo.
Okay, gracias.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody.
Rev.Carmen, any final words?
I think I said enough today. Do not give a preacher and an advocate a microphone. That's what I'm going to tell you.
All right.
We'll never end.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our press conference. And we have here Jose Ramon next to my side, La Mega, Ricky Velez.
Appolonia Cruz, la hermana de uno de los DJs que me
Gary,
enseñó a tocar.
family.
Oye, y Eddie Cruz.
Erika en la casa.
¿Invitaste a Eddie Cruz?
I don't remember.
Reverenda Carmen, ¿invitaste a Eddie Cruz?
Eric?
A Eddie Cruz.
My brother, Erika.
Oh, yeah.
Ajá,
Okay.
oh yeah.
Everybody.
Señores, ahí lo vamos a esperar. Appolonia Cruz,
Oh, sí, Eddie
un
Cruz.
servidor
Acá.
Alexis Ortiz, por acá atrás.
Ricky Vélez.
Ricky
Hey,
Pérez.
shut up.
Ana, Mary.
Mary. Y Robert, ¿dónde está Robert?
José Ramón.
Reverenda Carmen. Y tenemos Robert, get in the video, Rob. Get it.
Él está ahí.
Get it.
Oh, acá. La cámara principal acá.
Right behind us. Matthew, shut up, Matthew.
Matthew Velasquez for Elizabeth Munez and Cindy Oliva.
Yeah.
How you doing?
That's Robert.
So, everybody know now, Appolonia, we are waiting for you.
Thank you guys. Remember, unite in the Bronx this Saturday, August 10th, between 12 to 6 p.m. The 4th annual LGBTQ United
¿Quién quiere
as One
pizza?
rally.
Orden la pizza.
Mwah.
You hungry?
Back to you, RuPaul.
You hungry, Jose?